son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they agreed to say, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weak. My piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. ZA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw here from Richardson. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, back.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass, not just...
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. His first throw is an interception. He's out in the clear. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. And it would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Ready? 10 to 60, 10 to 60. Go check. Ready?
Elliott's on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go.
Once again, Elliott. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on,
Right back to Elliott now. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
10 to 60, 10 to 60.
Richardson fires quickly out line. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll try and punch it in. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Elliott. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. It's a designed run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
79 Broncos, Cowboy 8, Buffalo 18.
He'll throw from his end zone. Finds Hunter downfield. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-point game.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they were over-aggressive, and the offense made it pay in a big-time way.
Now after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
19 tight, 9 dragon 60.
Richardson on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. He gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
70, half, 50, half 50.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our 1st quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Pat to 60, pat to 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Who's carry now? This is Bashal Tootin. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, goal line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Dose of the hurry up here.
Thomas Jr. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
18, cut 19, cut 19. 19, Lions. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them, they can look oh so easy.
And having gained about a handful there. They're going to stop that time. Nick Cross.
does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Seven Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milroe to throw. He has it at the 5! And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready! Cowboy 80. Check smash, check smash.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Chop alert. Come on. Set.
The toss play to Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Go.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
This is Elliott running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Running with Elliott again on 2nd. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Air it out on 3rd. Throw left side, complete. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
18, 5 in. Let's go. Cut up. 70, Timberwolf. 19, Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson on 4th down. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's It's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. It is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Milrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Got the big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go!
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
2nd and 10, Milrow to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And King, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Caught by his back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch. He'll take it a mile.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Get it. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Stop below 18.
Milrow with it on first. He's got it over the middle. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Come on.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now running here with Tootin. Going to take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Corey 70. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He puts some juice. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the...
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 19 Tigers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70 Rangers, 70. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Play.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's incomplete on second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go. 1970 Lions.
To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Now called going against the offense. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed left, Elliott. Still has some space inside the 35. And they take this in for the score. The Colts keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set up.
Milrow now to throw. He's going deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready.
That's complete right side. He's got room to roam. Along the right sideline, there's space. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff, running right, Elliott. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here. Carry here for Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Track Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Running left, it's Elliott. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
42. Jaguars 48.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
Hits it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now, Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
70 Lions. Baxter, 60 Baxter. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
18, pioneer. 18, card.
It's a design run from Milrow. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hold it ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Ready?
To throw, Richardson. That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Ready?
First down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense up to the line fast.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
60 broadcast.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This gets forward to around the 29. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Streak. Stick the Eagle. Stick the Eagle. Ready?
Zone read. I'll give it to Tootin. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome.
Ready?
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Jaguars' 27-yard line.
Elliott straight ahead. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a...
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Kaiser. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have...
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. This play goes for 36. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On the gun, Milrow. As McLaurin downfield. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Look at this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Let's go. Ready?
2nd down again to Tootin. Now that's not what the offense style is. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but...
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
49. Jaguars 35. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
38 yards on the play. First down.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay,
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
ready, cut.
Inside give here for Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
79. Ready.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they are on him, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
19 Lions. Go.
Trying for it with Milrow. It's cut by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Pass to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He just throws
much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
Jaguars, first down.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
The 36-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. He's on the move past the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Jaguars.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
And goal at the
And they still have
6-yard
2
line.
available for them as we approach the end of this game.
70 reps. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Viking 18.
They are throwing it again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck on the look to his back. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Buffalo at Cougar 19. Ready?
3rd down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock, but just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen. When these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10 from the 43.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point